Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The many children's got a Gyarveen Shareef Ijtima live today. And let me just, I'm gonna start.
As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Rasulullah. As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Nabi Allah. As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Nur Allah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Habib Allah. फरमाने मुस्तफ़ा सल्लल्लाहु ताला अलैहि वसल्लम जो मुझ पर एक मरतबा दुरूद पाक पढ़ता है अल्लाह अज़्ज़ा व जल्ल उन पर 10 रहमतें नाज़िल फरमाता है। सल्लु अलल हबीब सल्लल्लाहु ताला अला मुहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु ताला अलैहि वसल्लम। मुझे दर पे फिर बुलाना मदनी मदीने वाले, मुझे दर पे फिर बुलाना मदनी मदीने वाले, मोए इश्क भी पिलाना मदनी मदीने वाले, मोए इश्क भी पिलाना मदनी मदीने वाले, मोए इश्क भी पिलाना मदनी मदीने वाले। मेरी आँख में समाना मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। तेरी जब की दीद होगी जभी मेरी ईद होगी, तेरी जब की दीद होगी जभी मेरी ईद होगी। मेरे ख्वाब में तुम आना, मेरे ख्वाब में तुम आना मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। मुझे सब सता रहा है, मेरा दिल दुख रहा है, मुझे सब सता रहा है, मेरा दिल दुख रहा है। तुम ही हौसला भराना, तुम ही हौसला भराना मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। मेरे सब अजीज छूटे, मेरे यार भी तो रूठे, मेरे सब अजीज छूटे, मेरे यार भी तो रूठे। कहीं तुम ना रूठ जाना, कहीं तुम ना रूठ जाना मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। मैं अगरचे हूँ कमीना, तेरा हूँ शाहे मदीना, मैं अगरचे हूँ कमीना, तेरा हूँ शाहे मदीना। मुझे सीने से लगाना, मुझे सीने से लगाना मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। तेरे दर्द से शाह बेहतर, तेरे आस्था से बद कर, तेरे दर से शाह बेहतर, तेरे आस्था से बद कर। है भला कोई ठिकाना, है भला कोई ठिकाना, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। तेरा तुझसे हूँ सवाली, शाह फेरना ना खाली। तेरा तुझसे हूँ सवाली, शाह फेरना ना खाली। मुझे अपना तुम बनाना, मुझे अपना तुम बनाना, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। ये मरीज मर रहा है, तेरे हाथ में शिफा है। ये मरीज मर रहा है, तेरे हाथ में शिफा है। ए तबीब जल्द आना, ए तबीब जल्द आना, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। तू ही अंबिया का सरवर, तू ही दो जहां का यावर। तू ही अंबिया का सरवर, तू ही दो जहां का यावर। तू ही रे बरे ज़माना, तू ही रे बरे ज़माना, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। तू है बेकसों का यावर, ए मेरे गरीब परवर। तू है बेकसों का यावर, ए मेरे गरीब परवर। है सखी तेरा घराना, है सखी तेरा घराना, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। तू खुदा के बाद बेहतर, सभी से मेरे सरवर। खुदा के बाद बेहतर, सभी से मेरे सरवर। तेरा हाशमी घराना, तेरा हाशमी घराना, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले। तेरी फर्श पर हुकूमत, तेरी अर्श पर हुकूमत। तेरी फर्श पर हुकूमत, तेरी अर्श पर हुकूमत। तू शाहे, तू शाहे ज़माना, तू शाहे ज़माना, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने के सबसे आला, तेरा हुस्न सबसे प्यारा, तेरा खल्क सबसे आला, तेरा हुस्न सबसे प्यारा, फिदा तुझ पे सब ज़माना, फिदा तुझ पे सब ज़माना, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले, मदनी मदीने वाले।
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. صدق الله العظيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. صدق الله العظيم.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء والمرسلين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Please recite after me. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا حبيب الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله. The Holy Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam is narrated to have said that the one who sends darood upon me 50 times in one day, I will shake hands with that person on the day of judgment. Subhanallah, but what can be said about shaking the hand of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam on the day of judgment? Some of us might be thinking this is just something small, just to shake the hand of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Let me tell you a beautiful waqiyat, brothers. Was the beloved wife of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Sayyidah Aisha Siddiqa radiyallahu ta'ala anha, was making some roti in the tandoor. One by one she got this roti and she put them into this tandoor. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam came and he said, "Oh, let me help you." It was either Sayyidah Aisha Siddiqa or Sayyidah Fatima Zahra, one of these two. And he says, "Let me help you." The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam came and he says, "Let me help you. I'll make one roti as well." So he makes one roti and he puts it into this tandoor. Some time passes by and they see that all the roti that they had cooked, they had put into the tandoor, they were getting cooked and coming out one by one. But that one roti which the Prophet ﷺ put, that was not getting cooked, it was a kachi roti. the fire was not affecting that thing. It was asked, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that I have put so many roti into this tandoor, they all got cooked and came out. You put one roti into this tandoor and it's not getting cooked. What's the reason? He said, the reason is, the thing that touches my hand, the fire of the akhirah cannot affect this thing. How can the fire of the dunya affect this thing? So just imagine, my dear Islamists, if we get to touch the hand of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam while reciting the Durood Sharif 50 times in a day, inshallah azza wa jal will be saved from the fire of the dunya and the fire of the akhirah as well, inshallah azza wa jal. Sallu ala al-Habib sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. My dear Islamists, make it your daily routine that within our busy lives, take out a small amount of time and dedicate that time to reciting Durood and Salam upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Inshallah azza wa jal, you will see the benefit of this in this dunya and in the akhirah, inshallah azza wa jal. This is a Gyarveen Shareef method. We remember the life of Sayyidina Ghawth al-Azam radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. Firstly, the question is that why do we not have the awliya Allah like Ghawth al-Azam today? Where are those people born today like the awliya Allah, like these pious predecessors? Why are they not present today? One of the reasons, the main reasons is because we don't have parents like the parents of Ghawth al-Azam radiyallahu ta'ala anhu. It's narrated that when Ghawth al-Azam radiyallahu ta'ala anhu, when he went to travel, he wanted to go and learn in Medina. And his mother gave him some money and said, Beta, go travel in the way of Allah. This is some money, you need it for your food, for your clothing, to studies, use this money for that. And she stitched it in his jacket, inside his jacket. On the way, the caravan, it's a famous story, was robbed. And everybody was asked, what do you have, what do you have? And each person gave whatever they had, whatever they could see. The bags of the ladies were taken, the money, the gold was taken. And this young boy, Ghawth al-Azam radiyallahu ta'ala, this robber came to him and said, what have you got? He said, I've got this many dinars, 40 dinars. I've got, this man too is joking, 40 gold coins. He said, I've got 40 gold coins. He said, this guy's a young boy, he's just joking with us. He carries on. The next person comes and says, what do you have? He says, I have 40 gold coins. Then they take it, Ghawth al-Azam radiyallahu ta'ala to the leader of this caravan of the robbers. And it said that this boy is saying that he's got 40 dinars stitched in his pocket. When the leader asked the son, what have you got? He said, I've got 40 dinars. He said, where are they? He said, they're stitched in my jacket. His jacket was open and the 40 gold coins were there. And they asked him, why did you tell us? You could have saved your property. You could have saved your wealth if you did not tell us. He said, my mother said to me, Beta, whatever you do, don't lie. And that's why when you asked me, I could not lie. That's why I said, I've got 40 gold coins. All of the whole caravan, the robbers repented. They became pious to awliya Allah, and they all became Muslims, my dear Islamists. Because of why? One young child. The leader said that you are following the command of your mother. Me, I can't even follow the command of my Rabb Allah Azza wa Jal. They all became pious, they all repented. And they all gave all of the robbing things that they robbed, they gave back to the people. My dear Islam, what is our state today? When was the last time we told our beta not to lie? We complain that our children, they've gone into drugs, they've gone into alcohol, they've gone into the wrong path today. But when was the last time that we gave tarbiyah to our kids? Our fathers are too busy in our taxes and in our businesses. When the Prophet ﷺ says that when your child is 7 years of age, make him start to read namaz, teach him al-Medin. At the time of 7, when the children one time, when they have time for the parents don't have time for the children. Then when it's too late, 16, 17, 18 years of age, then it's too late, my dear Islam brothers, to go and bring the child towards the deen. Many of us, we go to the Imam Sahib, the Masjid Imam Sahib, do dua that my son is going into drugs, he's going in the wrong crowd. The first question the Imam Sahib should be asking is, Huzur, where have you been for the last 18 years? If you had given tarbiyah to your child for 18 years, you will not be where you are today. It's too late for us, my dear Islam brothers. Teach your children from a young age. Teach them about people like Ghawth, like Allah. My dear Islam brothers, if you want to know where your children are today Islamically, how much ilm they have, I urge you to play a game with your child. What's that game? Take a pen and a paper and say to your son, better write down the name of 10 footballers. He might name 20, 30. Better write the name of 10 cricketers. Better write the name of 10 politicians, 10 famous people, 10 musicians. He will name you 10. Then say to you, better write down 10 surahs of the Quran, 10 names of the surahs in the Quran. Better write down 10 names of 10 prophets. Better write 10 names of 10 Sahaba. Name 10 awliya Allah. And you will know where your child is today, my dear Islamists. Before we ask our children to do that, do it yourself. Ask yourself, do we know 10 surahs of the Quran? Do we know 10 Sahabas' names? Do we know 10 prophets' names? Then if our child has gone into the drugs and the alcohol, then who is to blame? We do not have time for him. We thought the issue we have in our society today is that we have children. The father thinks my job is to earn money, to have a nice big house, to have a nice car, give my child education, get enough money for food. That's my job done. The mother thinks, change their nappies, clothe them, feed them, take them to school, bring them back. That's my job done. Whose job is it to teach them the deen, my dear Islam brothers? Whose job is it to put some knowledge of Islam into them? We say it's the job of the imams of the masjid. Our elders, they think that just by taking the child to the masjid for 1 hour in a day, 2 hours in a day, he should become Hafiz al-Quran, he should become a Qari of the Quran, he should become Alim al-Deen because of 2 hours in a day. But where is he the other 22 hours in a day? We sit at home and we watch TVs and dramas with our children. Half of the children on the TV, we sit and this is our family time. What do you expect from these children tomorrow, my dear Islamists? Be a role model for your children. Don't say to your better go to the masjid. Don't say better read namaz. If you want your better to read Quran, to read namaz, don't say to him do it. Do it yourself and he will copy you. You want him to read namaz yourself, he'll read namaz automatically. You want him to read Quran, you read Quran, he'll read Quran with you as well. You want him to go to the masjid, so you go to the masjid, he'll go with you to the masjid as well. Whatever you want your child to be, my dear Islam brothers, be that yourself. And become responsible for yourself before it's too late tomorrow. My dear Islam brothers, this dunya, this world, this house, these businesses, these cars, they will stay here. The clothes on your back will be ripped off with a pair of scissors and we'll go into our grave with a few white pieces of cloth. That's what we will go with, my dear Islam brothers. Everything will stay behind. And on the day of judgment, you know who will be the first person to ask compensation in the court of Allah Azza wa Jalla against you, against the fathers? Will it be your enemies? Will it be the people you used to fight with? Who will ask compensation from Allah Azza wa Jalla? It will be your wife and children. The wife and children will say, Ya Allah Azza wa Jalla, we want compensation from our father. You'll be asked why? It will be said that Ya Allah Azza wa Jalla, he used to feed us haram and we didn't know about it. And he never taught us deen. Just imagine what will be the state of that father when he says, I did everything for your children. I fed you, I clothed you, I give you good education. I brought you up. I made you what you are today, and they come and complain in the court of Allah Azza wa Jalla against you. No doubt we have to provide for our children, for our family. No doubt it's a responsibility upon us. But provide that much responsibility, how much you have to stay in this dunya. Work for your akhirah, where you have to live maybe hundreds and thousands of years in that deep dark grave. Those of our children, our parents who love us the most, they will be the first ones to throw us into the grave. They will be the first ones to put mud upon us and say, quickly take him to the graveyard. My dear Islam brothers, is a cause for concern. Think, where are we today? The Muslims are in so much troubles, and we point fingers at others. That this organization is to blame, this government is to blame, this person is to blame. If you want to see why the Muslims are in trouble, think it's because of me and you. Because we have left that's the Quran, that's the Sunnah from our homes today. When was the last time we opened the Quran? When was the last time we would have Qurans in our homes, in the high shelf, wrapped up in a nice cloth, gathering dust. Maybe if somebody dies, then we open it. But instead was open the Quran, read the Quran. What is our Allah just saying to us? Why was this ayah revealed? Don't read pages and pages. Read 3 lines. Start with 3 lines and read it with translation and commentary. And inshallah you will see blessings and barakah in our homes as well. My dear Islam brothers, leave the children which are sadaqah jariyah for you. these accountants, these solicitors, they will benefit in the dunya. But when you die, will they ever know how to do dua for you? Make your child a Hafiz al-Quran. Make your child a Alim al-Deen. That they know that tomorrow when I die, they know how to do dua for their fathers. They know how to do sadaqah jariyah for their fathers. This is our aim today. Make them Alim al-Deen. Make them something that will benefit our akhirah as well. When it happens, once somebody's father passed away, what did this boy do? He opened the yellow pages and he went to funeral directors. He called the funeral director and he said, my father has passed away, can you come and take the body? The body was taken. They called him back and they said, what do you want us to do with this body? He said, I don't know, what do you guys do with the body? He's a Muslim, remember. They said, you've got two options. You can burn the body or you can bury the body. You know what his son's reply was? What is the cheapest option? The cheapest option is to burn the body. He said, okay, go and burn the body. And a Muslim's body was burnt. I ask you, whose fault is this? Is it that son's fault? Or is it that father's fault? Who never taught him that son, when a Muslim dies, this is what we should do. This is how far away we are from our deen. Once somebody's father passed away, the brothers went to meet them. He said, we're very sorry we heard your father passed away. He said, what are you sorry for? But he only left me 40,000 pounds. That was his reply. How are we today with our children? If we had brought our children up properly, how they should be brought up, then we wouldn't be where we are today. Alhamdulillah, this is the mindset Dawat Islam is providing for us today. Alhamdulillah, Dawat Islam is working in 105 departments, 200 different countries in the world to spread the Quran and Sunnah. So I urge you all, Islamers, take part in this beautiful Madani environment of Dawat Islami. Give dawah to others as well. Promote this beautiful organization, this Tanzeem, Alhamdulillah, and you see the benefits of this in the Akhirah and in the Dunya as well, inshaAllah. So, Islamers, Alhamdulillah, don't think how many people are sitting here today. Think what was your intentions. How much sawab the Bazil will get for arranging this thing. One comes or 100 people come, we get the same reward, inshaAllah. Preparations were done, 100 people came or one person came, it doesn't matter. We're not here for people. We are here for the pleasure of Allah. And Alhamdulillah, we have got our good deeds, what we came for. But inshallah, if we carry on doing this in future, invite others. If you just call somebody once a month, they won't come. Meet them regularly, talk to them regularly. Go and see the imams of the masjid. Go and see the Muslims in the masjid. And inshallah, they will be attached to the Muslim whole of Dawat Islam as well. So I pray to Allah, whatever we have learned today, may we act upon that and may we pass it on to others. May Allah give us the ability to hold beautiful gatherings like this of zikr and to remember Allah's beloved Habib sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And may Allah give us the ability to increase the Madani work of Dawat Islami throughout the world, inshallah, especially in our local areas, inshallah. I pray to Allah, whatever we have learned today, may we act upon that and pass it on to others. Ameen. Bijahi Nabi Ameen. Sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa sallam. Sallu ala Habib. Sallallahu ta'ala ala Muhammad. Do so zikr, inshallah. Inshallah, we will do short zikr and dua, inshallah. Inshallah, to close your eyes, think of the Google, the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and read the Rushdi 12 times, inshallah. As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Rasulullah. As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Habiballah. As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Nabi Allah. As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya Nur Allah. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نور الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله. حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله نور محمد صلى الله لا إله إلا 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 الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم إلا الله 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 لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم الله 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 لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم الله 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 لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نور الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نور الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله وعلى آلك وأصحابك يا نور الله.
The time of war, inshallah. अपने आप को अल्लाह ताला की बारगाह में इंशाल्लाह हाजिर करते हैं. We don't know, maybe this is our last time we have a chance to repent in the bargain of Allah Ta'ala. और जब भी दुआ मांगे, whenever you ask for that firm intention कि जो भी दुआ इस यकीन से मानी जाए कि वो कबूल होगी, वो ज़रूर कबूल होती है. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم إني أعوذ بك من فتنة النساء وأعوذ بك من عذاب القبر اللهم اغفر لي يا أرحم الراحمين يا Allah. Ya Allah, once again we are present in your bargah. Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Allah, forgive us. Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Mere Mawla. Ya Allah, forgive our parents. Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Allah, Azza wa Jal. Mere Mawla, we ask forgiveness with the firm intention, Mere Mawla. We have this intention, we never do the sin again. Ya Rahman Rahim, Ya Allah, Muthi Bhai Islami Bhai, Mere Mawla, Teri bargah mein hazir hai. मेरे मौला हमें खाली हाथ में लौटाना या रहमान रहीमीन या अल्लाह अज़्ज़ा व जल इस्लाम भाई दूर नज़दीक से आए मेरे मौला and we have this intention in Ya Allah Azza wa Jal in the Ijtima of the Islami dua that are accepted mere Mawla Ya Rahman Rahimeen don't leave us empty hand mere Mawla Ya Rahman Rahimeen Ya Allah हमारी खत्म तौफीक फरमा मेरे मौला या रहमान रहीमीन हम पक्की तौबा करते हैं मेरे मौला लेकिन फिर मेरे मौला हम शैतान के चंगल में नफ्स के चंगल में आ जाते हैं मेरे मौला हम फिर गुनाह करते हैं या रहमान रहीमीन मेरे मौला हमें मुआफ़ फरमा दे या रहमान रहीमीन give us shifa cure to all those ill at house in the hospitals Ya Rahman Rahimeen solve all the problems calamities worries of all the entire ummah Ya Rahman Rahimeen give us a passion mere mawla Ya Rahman Rahimeen to learn deen Ya Rahman Rahimeen Ya Allah Azza हमें जज्बा अता फरमा कि हम इस तरह की खून की खैर फरमा या अल्लाह अज़्ज़ा व जल मेरे मौला या रहमान रहीमीन या अल्लाह हम पर नज़र रहमत फरमा या अल्लाह अज़्ज़ा व जल मेरे मौला मेरे सुन्नत की खैर फरमा तमाम उलमा अहले सुन्नत की खैर फरमा या रहमान रहीमीन या अल्लाह अज़्ज़ा व जल या अल्लाह मेरे मौला जो कुछ हम तुझसे मांग सके मेरे मौला हमको अता फरमा या रहमान रहीमीन जो नहीं मांग सके हमारे हक़ में बेहतर है मेरे मौला give us those as well कहते रहते हैं दुआ के वास्ते बंदे तेरे कर दे पूरी आरज़ू हर बेकसो मजबूर की इन्ना अल्लाह व मलाइकतहु युसल्लूना अलन नबी या अय्युहल्लज़ीना आमनू सल्लू अलैहि व सल्लिमू तस्लीमा सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि व सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम सलातन व सलाम अलैका या रसूलल्लाह सुब्हान रब्बिका रब्बिल इज़्ज़ति अम्मा यसिफून व सलामुन अलल मुरसलीन वल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि रब्बिल आलमीन ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह मुहम्मदुर रसूलुल्लाह मुस्तफा जाने रहमत पहला खो सलाम शम्अ बज़ में हिदायत पहला खो सलाम जे सुहानी घड़ी चमकता बाक जान जे सुहानी घड़ी चमका पर बाका चांद उस दिल अफरोज साअत पे लाखों सलाम मुस्तफा जाने रहमत लाखों सलाम पतले पतले गुले कुदस की पत्तियां पतले पतले गुले कुदस की पत्तियां उन लबों की नज़ाकत पे लाखों सलाम मुस्तफा जान लाखों सलाम गौसे आज़म इमाम तुका वन्नु का जलवाए शान कुदरत लाखों सलाम। तो मुझसे खिदमत के कुदसी कहे रज़ा, मुझसे खिदमत के कुदसी कहे रज़ा। मुस्तफ़ा जाने रहमत पे लाखों सलाम। शम्अ बज़ में हिदायत पे लाखों सलाम। तो जिसने नेकी की दावत का जज्बा दिया, जिसने आका की सुन्नत को जिंदा किया, मेरे शेख तहरीकत पे लाखों सलाम। मुस्तफ़ा जाने रहमत पे लाखों सलाम। शम्अ बज़ में हिदायत पे लाखों सलाम। सलातु वस्सलामु अलैका या रसूल अल्लाह व अला आलिका व अस्हाबिका या हबीब अल्लाह। मजलिस के इख्तिताम की दुआ पढ़ते हैं। सुब्हानक अल्लाहुम्मा व बिहम्दिका ला इलाहा इल्ला अंता अस्तगफिरुका व अतूबु इलैक। सुब्हानक अल्लाहुम्मा व बिहम्दिका ला इलाहा इल्ला अंता अस्तगफिरुका व अतूबु इलैक। सुब्हानक अल्लाहुम्मा व बिहम्दिका ला इलाहा इल्ला अंता अस्तगफिरुका व अतूबु इलैक। ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह। अस्सलामु अलैकुम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। अस्सलामु अलैकुम रहमतुल्लाह। ठीक है, खैरियत से? अस्सलामु अलैकुम रहमतुल्लाह। आसिफ भाई खैरियत से? माफ फरमाए थोड़ा लेट हो गया। अस्सलामु अलैकुम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। निगरान साहब माशाअल्लाह शक्कर फरमाए। Asim भाई, nothing to worry, it's happened. I'm sure you're used now.
But you know what you just do something, you know, they just decent, right? 1 to 10 of
Depends on when we normally do the 15 people.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a very sure.